Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about 3 ways you can make money as a student on the side of your degree. On the side of your degree. Wow, it's really hot. Before we get into the video properly, I want to clarify that the best way to make money as a student is probably getting a part-time job. And people tell you in your first year of university, don't get a job. And from what I've gone through and what I've experienced, people have told me not to get a job first year because it's just a year where you have fun. But then again, in first year, most degrees, the first year doesn't count towards the overall grade, overall class. So therefore, you only need to pass. So you really do have a lot of extra time which you can waste by working. I mean, I don't advise you to, but I mean, when people say first year is the worst time to get a job compared to second and third year, when most people get a job second year and then third year, it makes more sense to get one in the first year when you don't really have to put much effort in, and then limit hours going into second year and third year. But from what I've stupidly decided to do, I didn't get one in first year, and when I now realise I should have after finishing second year, and now I'm going to get one in third year if I can find one, because I need money, because I'm poor. As a student, you always end up in your overdraft. My mum's gonna kill me. Number 1 is online surveys. I found this website called Prolific. And honestly, I'm not sponsored at all. If they want to sponsor me, go ahead. I do love this website. I literally have it open on my computer all the time. And basically, it's a lot like, for those of you who do psychology, it's like AURPS. Beginning, like when you want to do get participants for your dissertation and stuff like that, research projects, you put it online and people get credits towards their credit completion, or whatever it is, credits. But this is like surveys from all around the world, like different universities and stuff, and they hire people from all over the world, and you constantly have to fill in, not constantly, like at the beginning there's a lot of pre-screening questions that help you filter surveys for you that are correct, and then you get them like occasionally throughout the time you have that account. But honest to God, I think I've made about 310 quid in a year, and I know it's not a lot for a year, but for like 5-10 minutes of my time to get like 4 quid for 5 minutes. I mean, there's surveys that I've done which have been like 15 quid. They're like an hour long, but still, it's better. Like if you had a part-time job, 7 quid an hour versus 15 quid an hour. I mean, it's not guaranteed income, but it's something to have on the side, which is good. And I have made over 300 quid, and my light ring that I use was fully funded by those surveys. And I've had it for a year, the website, and it's always open. So every time a survey comes up, I just go on it, do it. As long as it meets my criteria. It doesn't take long. They're normally just like questionnaires, surveys, testing product, like giving views on products, like supermarket products and stuff like that. It's just like general stuff like cinema, car stuff, anything. It can be like trying out memory games and all sorts. So I think that is the best one I've found, hands down. And honestly, like it's genuine genuine money. You can either get it through Circle, the app, the money can be transferred like that, or PayPal. I want to say one of those. I don't know, but I'm gonna leave the link in the description below so you can go have a look. And then there is a second website that I also use, but I don't use as much. It's called OnePoll. There you get a lot of surveys each day which also have to match your criteria, and the first cash payout, you have to reach a threshold of 25 quid I think now for the first, so every time you have to get 25 quid in points, and 25 pounds, then you can withdraw it either Bax or PayPal I think. And there you can get a lot of those surveys, but they're quite easy. They're like 10p surveys which are like a minute long, and it's like if you drive a car, how you feel driving a car, do you get nervous and stuff, like just like generic questionnaires, and they're really easy to film. I just fill them in really quickly because they really aren't hard. But my favourite is Prolific because that one is higher payouts and more don't know, I feel like it's more well established. One poll takes a lot longer. Like I only do the 10p surveys because they're the shortest ones, and it took me a good 5-6 months to rack up 25. I think it was 40 quid when I did it. It was 40 quid, and then they've reduced it now, so it's 25. But it was 40 quid, so it took me ages. But then I got it and I got 40 quid, and I'm 40 quid richer. The second way I made money as a student was not volunteering, working at open days. Albeit I only worked at one, I made 40 quid for like 4 hours work. You can't go wrong with that. It was an open day for my university to show people what Sheffield was like for psychology, and what kind of course stuff they cover and modules and stuff like that, and showing people around the psychology building, etc, etc. 40 quid for a day. I should have really done it for more, but I was drunk half the time, so I didn't really want to get up and go do it. But I should have done, because then that would have made me nearly 200 quid richer. It was nearly like £10 an hour, so universities always pay really well. So even if you can't get a job as an open day ambassador for the university, try and work at like bars and stuff like at university, like university owned. We're quite lucky because our student union pays really well, and it's kind of like student focused, and it is #1 in the country for 9 years. No, I don't know. 9 years or 10 years. 9th year running, 10th year running. You can go Google that. Number 3, I think this is my favourite one. Number 3 is tutoring. Obviously you have to be wanting to tutor. You'll have to be organised. You'll have to know your subject. So this year I tutored a guy in A-levels for psychology, for his A-levels, as I just said. Why am I saying it again? And I didn't feel confident enough to do it in the first place, but then I realised I had an A-star in psychology at A-level, so I was like, I'm equipped for this. Just to throw that in there, I know I'm very proud of myself, so I was like, tidbit of information. I had this student for 3 months, and I charged £20 an hour, so I did. So 12 times 20, 240 quid? Nearly 240 quid. I think 240, 250 quid because I had some extra lessons. Maybe 260. I think 260. I'm gonna go with 240 because I don't know if it's exactly 240 or 260. 240, let's go for 240 because I know that's right. 240. In 3 months. I mean, I spent it on a holiday because I'm a dickhead. But it was 1 hour per week, 20 quid for tuition, and it was up the road from me. I could just walk up there and I could walk back home, and it was stuff I was doing at degree and I've done at A-level, which I was confident with. So if you're confident in subjects, you can do it in whatever you want. So if you do psychology, you can do psychology. If you want to do maths, you can do maths, but as long as like you've got good grades in them and like you're confident enough to teach the subject, then I say go for it. I'll leave the website that I use. It's called Tutorful. It was called Tutora, but it's now called Tutorful. But I use that website, and it's been good to me so far. There's other websites as well though. There's other tutoring websites you can use, but that's the one I've had the most experience with, and I really enjoyed it because it was very quick and easy. And none of the details of the people get released until you book a lesson, so it's quite safe and secure, and they look after you, and I do recommend. Again, not sponsored, but tutoring is a good way to earn money as a side to your degree. That can be a night out. Says everything. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope that this is knowledgeable, and I hope you guys use these tips and make some extra dough. I was gonna say dollars. If you make, this is why I'm not funny. That's it for this one. I shall see you guys in my next video where I'll be less sweaty, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Anyway, take care, love yourself, and I shall see you guys later. Bye.